All right, let's talk lateral hip musculature. This is super important because it's what's supporting your pelvis and the base of your whole body. So if you're walking or running and you're not having this engagement, you're gonna be collapsing through, really driving into these ligaments. You're gonna be putting excess pressure on the knees, ankles, low back, all sorts of stuff you don't wanna happen. So if you're a walker or a runner, this is really important. Or if you're just someone with a human hip, this is also really important for you because you want these things to be functioning properly. So this is called a pelvic list, and we'll dive right in. We're gonna start with our feet hip width apart. Start by having the insides of your feet lined up, but eventually you wanna work your way to where the outsides of your feet are lined up. That's probably gonna be a little too aggressive for most of us right away. So we'll shift our weight back onto our heels. No hips floating forward. We want the weight all the way back on the heels. We're gonna slowly shift to the right. We're gonna drive that right heel into the ground using these muscles along the side of the hip and leg until you're pushing and contracting so hard that the opposite side just reflexively lifts up. So notice how now my pelvis is tipping up. Now what we're not doing is doing a side crunch to accomplish that. So if you're feeling engagement up here, know you're doing it wrong. You want engagement here. Also, if you're feeling a bunch in your quad, your hips have probably floated forward, so keep the hips back. And then slowly lower back down. And I like to do a 3-3-3 tempo for this. So shift, slowly contract, take about 3 seconds to come all the way to the top. At the top, really squeeze and engage those muscles for 3 seconds, and then slowly lower down for 3 more seconds. So a total of 9 seconds per rep. Now by doing it that way, you're really helping target the technique and also really engage that musculature in a controlled manner. Now once you get really good and comfortable with that on both sides, of course, you can step up onto a block or a step or anything stable. You can hold on to something if you need to. Ideally, you'll be able to do it without holding on, but then you're gonna slowly raise up, and then you're 3 seconds down, and of course, you'll notice you get a lot lower. Now, the slow control motion is super important here. You don't wanna be flopping down, because that's just gonna exacerbate the strain on these ligaments versus slowly using an eccentric contraction of this musculature. So you can raise up and down here. Again, with the 3-3-3 tempo. I like to do about 10 reps. On the 10th one, you can hold it at the top for 10 seconds, really squeeze it, engage it, and you'll probably be surprised how much you really feel this. So play with it and let me know what you think in the comments.